What's up, everybody? I'm Crumble. We're back in DeadPoly. I mean, it's been a minute since we've done this. I think the last video was either zombie killing or the Christmas town one. I don't remember. I'm sorry, I don't remember. It's been a minute for me being in here for a good reason, and it's a reason I did to myself. But it was also something that came with one of the updates, which made it so that way I'm having a hard time kind of coming back, but I genuinely do want to come back. But at the same time, what I may do is move everything to a new game. But I haven't fully decided yet. So before we get into that, I do want to I'm going to pop over here to a different screen. So I'm going to go over the patch notes. This is patch 0.5.0. You can either find the notes for this over on Steam or on the DeadPoly Discord. I am going to be bringing the update notes over to my channel as well at some point. But the updates go with many more of the buildings in Garden City and now have unique interiors. Some of the locked areas around Garden City are now accessible with keys. More quests have been added along. Shay has finally arrived. We will go find Shay today. New collectibles, multiple bunkers. There are new guns like handguns and such as well, and there'll be many more in the new update. Bullets now leave behind hit markers and have effects. Sound effects added to some actions. Some new animations for like drawing weapons. Animations are always in the works, according to Cameron. Vendors now restock every hour-ish, including on servers. Vehicles now have owners and cannot be looted or entered by non-owners in non-raid or PvE game modes. Vehicles no longer take damage from collision events until the vehicle system is more stable. Adjustments made to item respawn. There should now be very little performance during item respawn pulses. Storm sound effects have been reduced by 75%. Adjusted multiplayer load distances from more reliable PvP experience. Adjusted footstep volume, camera adjustments to lessen motion sickness, which is nice. Added brightness to nighttime during weather events, which will decrease light, such as overcast and rain. Power radius for generators doubled. Many of the larger buildings on Garden City have their ground loot increased significantly. Fixed bugs that would cause final round of weapons to deal significantly more damage than expected. Fixed an issue with military drop chance being awful. Fixed multiple causes for salvager having invisible items. I know I personally have that with a couple of my salvagers, but I'm happy it's fixed. Fixed bug that could cause recently acquired items to be lost if kicked by host. Fixed multiple back-end issues related to inventory management. Fixed movable UI menus popping up to mouse position when double-clicking on the menu. And fixed multiple pop-up menus. There was also something else that I thought was kind of cool. Cameron had posted this picture on these like little gnome guys that you could only find, and I do want to go look for them. I maybe kind of know where one is, but I'm not fully sure. One of them is wearing like football stuff too, but they look really cool. They look really cool, and you know, definitely have to go look at them. So part of the reason too, ooh, that was a nice animation going over the shoulder. Part of the reason for me too having a hard time coming in here is because of this. This disaster is from me looting a bunch, and I mean a bunch, and everything over here is full, and it's taken me a very, very long time to get it put away. Well, okay, it's not taken me like an exuberant amount of time, but it's taken me a decent amount of time. But my other issue that I have is over here at the piercing armor and the pointy stick store, is that they have been adjusted. So when you come into did it fix? No, it did not fix. So when you come into here, these walls were originally back more. So the back of the lockers is where the walls used to be. The same thing over here on this side. This is where the walls used to be, right? So now when we go into, this is the piercing armor store, half of my stuff is gone. So granted, it pushed this wall back. I mean, it kind of gave us more room, but not not really. Plus, it's being so laggy, and I don't know why it's like super laggy. So this got pushed back. Now, I mean, yes, I could just move the lockers, but the whole point is I had this all specifically designed with the room that it was given and whatnot. There are a lot more guns too, so I'm genuinely thinking it's not me fully starting over, but going to a new world. So it's going to be a lot of like moving back and forth, taking things from other places and such while we do all that. And I do have tons and tons of storage containers and everything. This is not a new one. I will take the spoon. We always collect spoons. I have so many spoons. So many spoons. Yeah, see, it's all like super laggy. Since I've been coming in here with the update, this has been really laggy. A lot of this is having some issues too. I really like these doors. I just wish they weren't broken. I want to pick up these doors. I want to look at these doors. And I'm going to pick these up and not the metal ones, because the metal ones we placed here a long time ago. So if we go through and do a whole new area, I think we'll still keep the same area, or we might move it. I haven't decided, but because of the buildings being redone, and some of the other things like the interiors, I'm good with. I like the, you know, getting new interiors. The new interiors is fine, not a big deal. But there's a lot that we don't get to really see kind of in my section, or like in my world, because I've had this world for a while, and like all of our new updates and stuff, we just keep getting new things and whatever else. So yes, it means it's a lot of work, but I feel like it's gonna be better in the long run. I really like these doors. I would like to see ones with the glass though, with the actual glass. Over here there's another door. This is my other problem too, is when I go to place doors and I do updates, new doors spawn where I've already placed doors, and things like this, like the interior. Okay, it's making it hard for the interior for me when I go through and I place everything, and then all of a sudden there's new interior in here. How's the up? Yeah, and see like all of these containers here, and there's all these shelves and stuff. So I'm constantly having to adjust my game or my save worlds because of all these items that are coming in here, which I mean normally isn't a big deal, but it does kind of make it hard for me as somebody. Okay, but I wouldn't have to do the inside of this. And see, some of these things like I've placed here like that, I think maybe it's this one I didn't place, I don't know. But there's some stuff that I have placed or I haven't placed. Okay, and like this, the whole diner doors, I have the double ones on here, and then there's the single one there. This door is new. I like this door. That's a nice door. All right. Sorry, I have a thing about doors. Even in like Starfield, I have a thing about doors. But again, this is what makes it hard for me when I'm coming in here and I'm playing, and it's just it's not a ton of fun. Even this place. Okay, this is the Broken Shelf Bookshop, which I love the Broken Shelf. It's taking me a long time just even placing all these hard plastics to make them look like books, but when I come in here, there's actually quite a bit of stuff in here and in here that I didn't do. Ooh, wait, that was a new noise. Oh, okay. That I didn't do, and I've had to rip out all the interior in here after I had placed a whole bunch of stuff. So it's just a lot of things are a bit difficult for me, right? And like I said, the fact that it's laggy. So I may actually be taking the time over the next while to really go through here, pick up a lot of my items and kind of redo it. Where is my, okay, I see this, but where is my green one? Oh, other vehicles missed. Okay, that's not ideal. Let's go find Shay though. Let's go find Shay. I think we'll make a new world. Some places will stay the same. Sorry guys. Some places will stay the same. such as like Christmas Town and such, that will stay the same completely. But we may move like locations in general. Even, I mean, I do really like it here, but I feel like all that's different now too and such. So I think there's just a lot to do, and yes, I spent a lot of time doing a lot of this, but you know, the one thing though about going through all of it is we can always go through and redo it. And I can always pick up all my stuff and, you know, move it, and we can do place by place by place that way, which I may do. Now, I think if I'm correct, Shay is actually here. Okay, so Shay is one of the people that you're going to need. This. Shay is going to be one of the people that you need for some tasks and such. One of the leaders of the Red Rising has been asking for soldiers if you can find her. Tell Gunner sent you. Shay's okay. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, so she has a whole bunch of guns and stuff, and like I said, there are a whole bunch of guns and new things in the game, which is really nice. I do want to go look for one of these gnomes, and there are supposed to be a whole bunch of bunkers and stuff that are open now. Now, I don't usually... Can I get out of this place? I don't usually do the bunkers, but we will be doing the bunkers because it's part of it, and I'm also curious to see what's in there. It's so dumb. I play this game knowing I have a whole bunch of anxiety, and then I go into these bunkers with a ton of anxiety, even though it's just a game, and it's simply because, like, I don't want to get killed, and then I lose all my stuff going in there. So it's, you know, it's interesting. And then also a thing with the other world is, I don't know if you guys remember, but we have our how-to character. How-to is the one that I use for tutorials and stuff that I do want to bring back. And I do want to build up a world with him, kind of showing you guys like how to do a lot of things, especially for new players. I've been getting a lot of new players coming and watching the videos, and I love it. And I want to keep helping you guys as much as possible. So that's something that I am looking forward to do. Okay, so that's not here. We need, you know what? Let's try going to, oh my goodness, what has happened here? See, that's the only thing that will suck about going into the new area is all the cars. We will have to find all the cars again, but that's okay. That is all right. That won't be that bad, actually. But there are places like our arcade and stuff we'll have to redo, but it's fine though, because again, we can redo them. And do new things and make our city and blah blah blah, and we'll just go through and hit all these guys. It's fine. But because of like a lot of the adjustments and everything that we've had to go through and stuff that keeps happening around the city, it's making it hard for me to want to keep building up in this area. And like I said, yes, I realize I have a lot going on. We have been in this game for a very long time, especially this world. I mean, I'm already close to pushing 1,500 hours, which isn't a lot for some people, but that's a lot for me. Now, this isn't the game that I actually have the most hours in. And I placed all these stupid cones here. I did it because I didn't want stuff to spawn in here, but I'm regretting it a little bit. Can I open this yet? No. Okay, that is not something we can open yet. But I think it will just be good to just go to a new area. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where one of these gnomes is. I feel like I may know, but I'm not 100% certain. I think that's gonna be How-To's area, but I haven't fully decided yet. You know, it's just... Oh, Tiki. I want to do a lot of things, but it's also just having, like, this problem of the lag for whatever reason, and it's not like I have a ton in this world, but we just have a lot of lag, and I'm not enjoying it. Okay, so one of these gnomes, I'm kind of thinking it's here because of the background that it has. Let me see if I can actually show you guys what I'm seeing over on screen. It may take me a moment. I think this, yeah. Okay, here we go. So this is what I'm looking at, as I'm just gonna show you guys here. It's this little gnome guy here again. This is over on DeadPoly. This little guy here let me, we'll do this for a moment. Again, it looks like he's on some, like, he's sitting on a brick, okay? He looks like he's covered in cardboard. I honestly thought he was like a potato gnome, but no. But these are the other gnomes. So there's one with, you know, the little strainer hat, the little alien guy. There's this one, which I feel like he's gonna be close to the beach somewhere. I feel like these are gonna be in a lot of areas. This one is gonna be interesting to look for. This guy, he looks like a bunker one, and I'm really, really hoping he's not in a bunker, because I will be upset if he is. A wizard one. I don't really recognize this color anywhere unless he's actually like here too, but I don't think so. Here's like the football one, and I think that's it. Yeah, so there's only 7 of them, and he does say in here they're only findable. They do not spawn randomly. These pictures will be the only hints. And then there's other things, like he posted about some files that if you find, to keep them. But this guy, this is the guy that I'm looking for, which is what's making me kind of think it's here or somewhere around here, somewhere up against a building or against like this fence post. It actually looks more like this fence post. Oh, Jesus. It's always those guys too. I like the lights that he's added around the place, to the vendors. We found him. I was right. I was right. I was right. Look at him. Look at him. It's glory. Okay, wait. I do want to set him down because he's actually pretty large. So we do have our first box gnome. And you know, if we want, we can make more worlds. We can come find these, especially if we remember. But hey, there's a little hint for the box gnome. And I'm just gonna keep picking up stuff. Why? Because I can, because I'm a loot goblin. And yes, I realize I also just said I have a lot of stuff, but I do have a lot of stuff. But I am still going to pick up stuff. I have a problem. Okay, I have a problem. So we at least came, we saw Shay, we found a box gnome, which I'm really excited, or we found the first gnome, which I'm really excited for, so we only need 6 more. I'm going to, okay, what just happened to you? Can we not roll? Can we not just randomly roll? But yeah, so there's, like I said, there's a lot, but that's some of the update. There are new guns and stuff. I do want to find those guns, but I think we'll wait. I want to figure out the world. I want to figure out what we're doing. Kind of maybe establish somewhere new. I haven't fully decided yet. But I want to get into a new world. I want to reset up our shops and things because having everything kind of move, in all honesty, just kind of made me, okay, now I have to rethink stuff. Now I have to redo stuff, and it's going to take a while, but I want to, you know, do it over time. So we will be working on it. And then we'll be doing new world tours. I was planning on a world tour on episode 50, but I think that may change, but it also depends on how fast we can get some stuff done. But the fact too that coming in here, for some reason in this world, I'm experiencing a lot of lag, and that's kind of tough. It's kind of making it jarring for me. So, but that's the update. We found one of the gnomes. Again, there are 7. If you guys want to know more about these gnomes, they are over on the Discord. And I will set it up to where my Discord channel also receives these notifications. So you guys can see in case for some reason you don't want to follow over onto the DeadPoly Discord. It's completely up to you guys. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I got. Thank you guys for checking out this episode. I know it's shorter, but we did go over the new update and just kind of the future plans and what's been going on as to why I haven't really done a whole lot. We've also been over a lot in streaming different games, so that's it too. But nonetheless, guys, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for checking out the videos. Everybody who's coming in that's new, hello again. My name is Crumble. We will be bringing back a lot of the how to do things as well. I may even make a video on how to switch your world, even though it's a very long process, but how to switch your world and stuff like that too. Maybe we'll do that a little bit with how to as well. Yeah, anyways, again, and I know I've said it, but thank you guys for checking out this episode. Make sure you have fun, hydrate, and I will speak to you guys later. Bye, guys.